Good morning, guys. So I want to talk about my first month on wegovy and how I was able to get it covered through my insurance, and side effects and things that I have learned my first month on wegovy. Just kind of my story. But welcome to my channel, guys. So my name is Chelsea and I'm a full-time caregiver, and I have PCOS and endometriosis, and I had an ablation back in September due to my terrible periods and my just hormones everywhere, all over the place. And so I was having a lot of problems like losing weight. Like, I looked at a cheeseburger and I gained 5 pounds, okay? And I was doing everything right. I was exercising, I was eating right, drinking water. I mean, of course, I was addicted to soda, which I quit drinking soda, which I'm so grateful for. But so, like, I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm struggling. This is the heaviest I've ever been. And my doctor was like, okay. And he ran some labs. And my doctor is a great doctor. Like, he hears me out. He didn't never make me feel bad for my weight. But I didn't like what I look like in the mirror, And so, he was like, okay, well, let's see. So he ran my lab, and I have the signs for fatty liver disease, and my BMI is high, and I'm overweight, and I'm like, I don't know what I can do. And so I actually have to go get further testing for my BMI, or not my BMI, my liver. And I'm kind of scared about it. So my starting weight was 240, and it took a while to get my wegovy. Like, I have Blue Cross Blue Shield, and my doctor sent my pre-authorization, and then they needed more labs or more information. So, like, I felt like I was back and forth with my doctor and the insurance people for like 2 or 3 weeks. Like, okay. And they finally approved it, so I'm so grateful. But most definitely, I believe that my PCOS and endometriosis played a part in the approval and my fatty liver disease. Because I do know there is a lot of people who can't get approved for wegovy or Ozempic or Zepbound or Mounjaro or whatever the other weight loss shots are. And so I finally got approved, and I started it. And my starting weight was 240. And I was nervous because I heard about all the side effects, which is nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation. And my doctor prescribed me Zofran, and he said, I recommend you get 120 grams of protein, get fiber, stay hydrated as possible, as much as you possibly can. And he was like, if you need anything, call me. I said, okay. So the first week, I expected to be nausea. Yeah, nothing. And I was like, is this shot even working? I mean, I'm sure we all had that thought, like, is this shot even working? And so I was thinking, okay, well, the first week went down, and I didn't, it's time for my second shot, and I stepped on the scale, and I was 9.3 pounds down. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, what? Like, that's crazy, And my doctor told me, you're supposed to only lose like 1 or 2 pounds a week. And I was like, oh God, what did I do, And I just quit drinking sodas and I quit going to Starbucks. That's the only thing I changed. And trying to eat, more protein and more vegetables. Like, me and my wife still go out to eat every Saturday. That's my cheat day, Saturday. And then the second one came and I was down another pound and a half, I think. And I'm going to insert the numbers. And then I was down another pound and a half. And then, which I was like, oh my gosh, like, I haven't had any side effects. Like, are we sure this is working? And so I started adding movement and working out. I actually just ordered a little ab machine, which has kicked my ass, okay? And I know I'm very lucky that I haven't had any side effects, which I'm grateful for, okay? I'm a weenie when it comes to being sick. I am a weenie. And so, week 3 came and I had lost, I think a pound or half a pound, one of the two. I'll insert the numbers. And so, yeah. And then Saturday I took my last shot of the 0.25. And I'll weigh in Saturday. But as I stepped on the scale this morning, I am a total of 15 pounds down on my first month of wegovy. So do I believe that wegovy works? Yes. Do I recommend for somebody who is in the same situation as I was? Most definitely. Don't get discouraged though, because I have heard and seen on my research that it doesn't work for some people the first month. And don't compare your journey to other people, because if it depresses your appetite, it's working, even if the scale's not going down. And I have to tell myself that too. I really do. But as my first month of wegovy so far, I'll post an update on Saturday how much weight I've lost on my first month of wegovy. So far, it's 15 pounds down. Now, I know I'm not supposed to weigh myself every day, but I do. Just because I want to know. And I don't get discouraged, It's a number I look at and I say, okay, if it's up, it's up. And if it's down, it's down. And I do it for me. Because I'm a worry wart and I want to know everything, If I could see inside my body, I would. But I also will let y'all know on this update of my liver. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. Like, that's scary. But I just ask that y'all subscribe. And my question for you is, would you recommend wegovy or any weight loss shot to your family member? If so, why? Tell me why. And tell me your non-scale victories down in the comments. And I hope y'all have an amazing day. And please remember your why. Don't worry about the number on the scale. Remember your reason why. My reason why is because I want to live a healthier life, to be with my wife. And y'all have a great day. Thank you. And subscribe and like and comment.